Hey guys, it's Vera and today I've got a tutorial for you featuring Makeup Geek. It's a purple look. So if you love purple eyeshadow and you love Makeup Geek, go ahead and watch this tutorial. Start with our shadow primer. I'm going to use Too Faced Shadow Insurance. This stuff is a holy grail for me for a reason. I love the light texture and I feel like it's pretty much colorless. It blends into my skin and it lasts better than anything else on my eyes. I'm putting this under my eyes too. I'm going to use Makeup Geek Wisteria, which is a light purple with the Real Techniques base shadow brush. And I'm basically doing this in a dome shape on the hood of my eye. And you want to make sure that this color is visible when your eye is open, so when you're looking directly ahead, you want to be able to see it. If you can't see it, like it's barely visible on mine, you want to bring it up so that it can be seen. You don't want to go too much past, you don't really want to go past here or past here. So I'm going to use the Glossier 6 brush to blend up and out. Actually, this is up and in, but I'm blending at the edges just to basically soften them. Now I'm going to take Makeup Geek Duchess and another of the Real Techniques base brushes that's the same shape and do it slightly lower than the first color, Wisteria. Basically, you're going for like a purple gradient. Mostly in this up dome shape. And I'm going to use my Glossier 6 brush to just blend a little more. And I'm sort of doing a windshield wiper motion back across the two colors where the edge of the two colors meets. And then like the outer edge of the purple, the lighter shade. I'm going to use this Equal Tools smudge brush and the lighter purple Wisteria along the lower lid. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Perversion liner brush with the darker purple shade Duchess. And I'm going to do this about halfway, like on the side closest to the lash line. Because we want to create sort of a gradient effect on the lower lid too. And try not to be clumsy like me and poke yourself in the eye. I'm going to take Fahrenheit Pixie Epoxy and put this on my lids. And I'm using an Equal Tools lid brush just to make sure that I'm getting this evenly distributed in a thin layer. And I'm going to apply Fahrenheit Sequined Master with this small Urban Decay Naked 3 brush. I'm going to use Makeup Geek Corrupt with the Makeup Geek pencil brush. And I'm using it right at the outer corner of my lid, very carefully. I'm switching now to the Makeup Geek Smoky Eye brush. I'm just going to dip this into Corrupt. I'm going to tap off the excess. And then I'm sort of applying it here. Because I'm kind of working this in sort of a C shape in the outer crease. Adding a tiny, tiny bit more of Corrupt. I'm going to use the small EcoTool smudge brush to carefully apply a little bit of the lighter purple wisteria right here at the outer edge. I don't want to go too far because I don't want it to bring the eye down and make the eye look droopy. And then I'm kind of just swirling it over where I've applied the black. Going back with the Makeup Geek smoky eye brush. And I'm trying to not blend the black any further than halfway in. I'm going to have to go to my Wayne Goss 6 brush and soften everything. And I'm taking a Q-tip and just kind of dragging it up and twisting. Kind of do a little bit of blending. I'm taking the brush that has a little bit of wisteria on the edge and working into the black. And then I'm taking a little bit of the brush that has a little bit of Duchess on it and blending it with the black. Going back with the wisteria brush. Okay, I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and then I'm going to be right back. Okay, so I put on the rest of my face. I will have my full product listing on my blog that links to this tutorial. I'm going to use Makeup Geek Corrupt, which is a black eyeshadow, with the Delium Tools 731 brush, which is this weirdly shaped little thin brush. And I'm going to smudge right at the roots of my lashes with this brush. If you are clumsy like me and you got black on your lower waterline, take a Q-tip and go ahead and just clean that off. I'm going to use NARS Black Valley and my Makeup Geek angled eyeliner brush to apply Black Valley along the upper lash line just to kind of hide the lash strip. I'm going to go back with the smudge tool and apply more of Duchess, which is the darker purple, at the lower lid. I'm going to apply Sigma Unclouded to my lower waterline. Now I need to add a highlight. I'm going to use Makeup Geek Whimsical with the Wayne Goss 7 brush. And I'm just putting this under the arch of the brow. Put it at the inner corner. I'm going to take the Wayne Goss 6 brush and just sort of blend this out a little bit at the inner corner. And now I'm going to move the camera in so you can see the finished eye look. And here's my finished eye look. I hope you enjoyed my purple eyeshadow tutorial featuring Makeup Geek. I had a lot of fun putting it together. I feel like I'm getting better with my eyeshadow thanks to watching Stephanie Lange videos. If you don't know who she is, make sure you check the description box of this video because I will put a link to her YouTube channel. She is awesome. Some other news. Today is the last day to enter my Cover FX giveaway where I will have 5 winners. Yes, 5 winners. So you have until midnight Eastern to enter that giveaway at my blog. Also, if you don't know, Urban Decay is coming out with a Naked Smoky palette, and I have information about that palette up on my blog, and hopefully I will have a review up for you soon once I receive it. But it's kind of interesting looking. You've got you've got a little bit of purple, you've got a lot of mattes, you've got a lot of silvers, so lots of cool tones, and you have a couple like warmer tones like peaches and golds, and of course there's some browns. But I'm kind of intrigued and I can't wait to see how it works, especially, you know, with the new ways that I'm doing my eyes. I really want to play with this palette and see what I can do with it. Phaedra went to the groomer today, so she's looking all cute and she wanted to say hi. Yes, they put on a cute little watermelon bandana. I don't know why, they always put on little bandanas at the groomers whenever I pick her up, so she looks super cute and sleepy. She's been sleeping in here while I do this tutorial. Finally, I am looking for ways to improve my YouTube channel and how I make videos. So if you have suggestions for how I do swatch videos or review videos or tutorial videos, please make sure you let me know in the comments below. I love hearing from you. And if you haven't already, be sure you subscribe to my channel. I make new videos on Tuesdays and Fridays and sometimes in between. Thanks so much for watching.